Good morning, Standard 9 and welcome you to today's video. And in this class, I am going to read, or we are going to read the diversity in living organisms. Okay, diversity. Diversity in living organisms, students, remember, first of all I am telling that this is one of the important, complicated and most of the confusing chapter in this class. So try not to miss the class, and this is just I am making a video, but next class I will continue with rest of this chapter, okay, through the online classes. So I would like all of you to be join with me. Diversity. This chapter starts with a question. What do you mean by diversity? Okay. Diversity means what? Diversity means understanding that each individual is unique and recognizing our individual differences. What is that? Each individual is unique, right? There are millions and trillions species of organisms on this biosphere, right? So, like we are different from animals. Animals are different from plants. Again, plants themselves are different from, okay, each of them. So in this way, in this class I am going to discuss that diversity. Okay, suppose there is an animal. Okay, we are what? Human being is what? Human being. Okay, human being. After that, there are lots of animals. There may be animals. Okay, then there may be plants. Okay, there may be what? Birds. Okay, and there may be what? Come to the marine animals, that is what? Fishes. Right, now come to the animals. Animals are terrestrial. Okay, so there are what kind of animals? It may be elephant, it may be tiger, it may be leopard, it may be rabbit, bears, etc. Okay, moreover I can bet that you can tell the 10 to 12 animals names, right? But there are various types, several kinds of animals. They are not similar in each other, they are not identical to each other, right? Similarly, we can say the plants. There are most variety type of plants or trees you can see on the surface of the earth, right? Each and every vegetable have their own trees and plant, right? Mangoes, etc. Okay, vegetables, bananas, etc., etc. Similarly, we can see the birds. Birds, those who are fly in the air, right? So they have the legs and the limbs is four limbs and converted into the what? That is wings that helps them to fly in the sky. So several kind of birds, right? After that, apart from this bird, okay, several type of birds. The birds also live. Some birds also live in terrestrial. They are terrestrial, and others are some. They used to swim, right? Dog, swan, right? And these are the next. Apart from them, we will move to the what? Marine, marine ecosystem or marine system. There are living several type of fishes. Fishes, they may be dolphin, they may be Labiorhita or whatever. Okay, kingfisher. No, this is a bird. Okay, that is a bird. So these are four type of animals. Now in this chapter This chapter particularly deals with how we will know them or how we will identify them, each of them. Because there are, as I told you, there are the billions of organisms and trillions of organisms, and their size varies from the smallest to the huge. Okay, their lifespan, it can, some can stay lives more than 200 years ago. I mean more than 200 years, and some small living organisms are there which can live for some few days only. So in this way, how we will, it is not possible to remember the all characteristics of each and every living organisms, whether that is a plant or animals, right? So in this way, what, this is very difficult. So anything, that solution must be taken, right? So what solution that should must be? Suppose by grouping, okay? By grouping. So question arises, how we will make them group? Okay. See, in this way, suppose you have some group of peoples. We have some group of peoples, okay? Some are engineers, some are teachers, some are what? Electrician, electric persons, okay? And some are doctors. So these are the different people of different groups or different particular groups. Now how we would know that what basic similarities and dissimilarities must be there in the several groups? Suppose we will talk about the engineers. Engineers means what? In case of engineers, they have some qualities, right? So an engineer should what quality? What qualities they should must have? The qualities they should must have are, they must know what? Chemistry. They must know coding. They must know what? Maths, if they have, okay. Again, they must have what? Physics. Similarly, these are the qualities. Similarly, teachers should also have their own qualities. Electric persons also have their own qualities, and doctors have their also own special qualities, right? In this case, see, if someone comes here and says that I am also an engineer, then what we will, how would we know that whether he is an engineer or not? He should have this property, right? He should must have these qualities. He should know chemistries, he should know codings, mathematics and physics, right? If the quality matches to this